Hey, how you doing, my brother? What's your nationality, bro? Come on up front. Deuteronomy 76. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
That's what God said about you, my brother. What's your name?
Kenny.
Kenny, my name Hezekiah. Nice to meet you, Kenny. Read.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So the Most High God said we are a holy people. That word holy, when you read the Bible, means to be separate or severed, right? So read it again from the top.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So we are holy, and he chose us to be a special people unto him. Read.
Above all people.
No, equal to.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So not only are we special, but we're also above all people. Hey, Kenny, I want you to come take a look at this sign right here. All right? Because what we out here to do, we out to teach our people their true nationality. Right? Because for so long, we don't know our true nationality. Right? So when you look at the sign, I'm going to ask you, Kenny, what do you identify yourself as? You identify yourself as a black man, right? All right, so according to the Bible, you'll be from the tribe of Judah, right? Now, let's get Hebrews 7:14. I want to show you something, Kenny. Do you know what color Jesus Christ is? Jesus Christ is a black man. So why do they got, so why is this white image protruding up in all the churches? You know that Jesus Christ is black, and the Bible show you and proves that Jesus Christ is black. It's multiple verses in there that show you that the prophets are black, that Jesus Christ is black, that Paul is black, that Moses is black. But this is the image they got up in the church, right? You don't even got to get that because you already know the color of Jesus Christ. Let's get into that history. Let's get Deuteronomy 28. Right, because we got the melanin. We can take the sun. The white man can't take that. He can't take the sun. Because what they got? They got to get what? Sunscreen, sunblock. You see what I'm saying? Now let's get to history. Deuteronomy 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So what we reading right here, Kenny, this is what Moses told the children of Israel, right? We about to get the history on how we can identify ourselves today and how we know that we are God's chosen people. How we know that we are Israelites, right? Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses told the children of Israel, if we don't hearken, meaning to listen to the voice of the Lord, our God, Jesus Christ, the black Messiah, if we don't listen to him, read.
To observe to do all his commandments.
To observe to do all his commandments, Kenny, not the one we want to pick and choose to do. All of them. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we don't do the commandments, all the commandments of our God, we are going to be cursed as a nation. When you look at us today, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when you look at us as a nation of people, Kenny, are we cursed or are we above? We are cursed. You know why we cursed? Because we didn't keep the commandments of our God. Let's get verse 16. Now, from verse 15 all the way to 68 are the curses that are on our people today for not keeping our God's commandments. Let's get verse 16, and then I want you to give me Zechariah 11. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So cursed shall we be in the city. Cursed shall we be in the city, right? So when you look at our people, cursed in the city, right? Our people, aren't we the ones that get what? Gunned down by the cops, right? We get killed by our oppressor, right? We're going to prove it to you. You got that Zechariah 11:5? This is a curse that's happening, right? George Floyd, right? Read.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
It says, whose possessors slay them, read,
and hold themselves not guilty.
and they hold themselves not guilty, right? So ever since slavery, when they brought us over here on slave ships and they was killing us, did they ever serve time for their crimes, Kenny? They never served time for that crime, right? Go back to Deuteronomy 28:68. So that's a curse that's in the city. Read 28 and 16 again. My bad.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shall we be in the city. When you look at our brothers and sisters out here on these corners, what are they on, Kenny? They on drugs, right? We can't get the drugs in the city. We don't got the planes or the boats to get the drugs here. It's all set up by design, right? They bring the drugs in, and what's happened next? Our people are now what? Strung out on drugs, right? Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And cursed should we be in the field. When you look at our brothers and sisters right here on the bottom of the sign, right? Cursed in the field. Was we not in the tobacco field, the sugar cane field, the cotton field, right? And we working all day for no pay. The scripture says, cursed should we be in the city, Kenny, and cursed should we be in the field. Think about our brothers and sisters today, right? You get a job working minimum wage, but your rent $1,200. Then you got a car note. Then you got car insurance. Then you got water bill, electric bill. You see what I'm saying? But they say, all right, we're going to pay you minimum wage. That's a curse, because we didn't want to keep the commandments of our God. Now we're serving a nation that's supposed to be below us. You see what I'm saying? All we had to do, Kenny, was keep the commandments of our God. Keep the Sabbath day. Did you know today is a Sabbath day? Huh? You did know today was a Sabbath, right? Do you know what we're supposed to be doing on the Sabbath day? Huh? And what else is more to it? We're not supposed to work, right? What else? Not supposed to be cooking.
Sorry for forgetting the 14-hour shift.
No, it's all right. So look, so you already know a little bit about the Sabbath. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown, but we're gonna get into it. So the Sabbath day is supposed to be a holy convocation, right? We're gonna get the scriptures for you too. A holy convocation meaning a holy gathering. Are our people keeping the Sabbath day today? No, they're not. That's why we curse, right? So we're supposed to be gathering together. We're not supposed to be buying and selling. I'm going to ask you, Kenny, did you buy that today on the Sabbath and you knew it was a Sabbath?
No, I bought it last night.
You bought it last night once the sun went down? You bought it before the sunset? Okay, all right. All right, so if you bought that before the sunset, then you bought it before the Sabbath. But when you look at us as a nation of people, we do everything contrary to God. That's why today we curse. You got that Jeremiah 22? I want you to listen to this precept. Read that. This is us. This is the part of being cursed in the field. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22 and verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
Did you hear that? That word woe means destruction. Right? Read it again.
Woe unto him.
Destruction unto him. Read.
That buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
That buildeth his house by unrighteousness. Read.
And his chambers by wrong. That useth his neighbor's service.
That uses his neighbor's service. So destruction to that man that uses his neighbor's service. Read.
Without wages.
Without what?
Without wages.
When we was in slavery, did they ever pay us for the work we was doing? Did we get paid when we built them houses? Did we get paid to build the master's house? To build the White House in Washington, D.C.? Did we get paid for that? We didn't get paid for that, Kenny.
The brother that designed it did, but
We didn't get paid for that.
they by the same token,
They used us.
black man designed it.
You know why they used us? Because the Lord brought us to this little state. He says, since you Negroes don't want to keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, I'm going to make a nation which is supposed to be in servitude to you. Now you're going to be in servitude to them. Go back to Deuteronomy 28, 68. Go to, give me verse 32. Verse 32.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32.
Now this is another curse that happened to our people. Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
It said, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Let's think back about the time in slavery, right? So when they had us up on the auction blocks, the man's going to one plantation, the woman's going to another plantation, and the kids are going to a separate plantation, right? Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So our sons and daughters going to be given unto another people. Go to verse 41. So hold that and get 41. Read.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
We're going to get sons and daughters, but what?
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
We're not going to enjoy them.
For they shall go into captivity.
Did they not have our little sons and daughters picking cotton once they got to an age where they could walk and understand? Did they not have them working? Did they not have them picking cotton? They show you on the movies. They show you on the movies what they was doing to our people. You got 12 years a slave. You got homicide. Right? You got birth of a nation. Right? Read verse 32 again.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Our sons and daughters were given unto another people. We didn't enjoy them because they also went into captivity. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Our eyes will look as we see our kids get taken away. We ain't got no power to get them back, so we crying. Read.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
So they took all our resources and they used it for themselves. And what did they feed us? The slops, Kenny. That's a curse. That's a curse. That's why we out here on this street corner today, so that our people can understand that it's time to get out of the sin that you're in.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.